Tonight, the stakes rise, the pressure builds, and the road to a championship runs through a rivalry dripping with history. We welcome you back to the Fraser Cup semifinals, where two familiar foes collide with everything on the line. The Rochester Grizzlies arrive unbeaten in pool play at 2-0, running momentum and confidence into their biggest test yet. Across the ice, the Granite City Lumberjacks battle through at 1-1, battle-tested, experienced, and carrying the weight of a program that knows how to win in moments like this. History adds fuel to the fire. Backhander that raises high. Jesse Varner pinches in, keeps it in the zone. Mason Decker all alone in front. Decker scores! Mason Decker, his 10th of the postseason, and Rochester strikes first.
And I was going to make a comment earlier, right before that.
Granite City finds themselves trailing. And here comes Lumberton again with speed. Has Forey across. What a save by Nathan Mock. Absolutely spectacular snag.
I can't wait to see this one again.
3-on-2 if they hurry. Here's Levinson, now a 2-on-1. Levinson lost the puck. Fires a shot. Decker had a chance and he scores! Decker on the back door. He double dips in the first. And the Grizzlies are up by 2.
I'm down here after the first period with DJ Vold. So DJ, you're familiar with this Rochester team as you've played them before. Having played them, what are some areas you know you guys need to improve upon here in this second period?
Yeah, they came out and smacked us in the mouth. They're ready to go, and it kind of took our guys by surprise. I'm not sure why, so we got to figure out how bad we want it and what we're willing to do to get what we want.
And we look behind us, you guys have a ton of crowd and fan support. What does it mean to you to have them behind you and rally through this game?
Oh, it makes everything more fun. It gives the boys confidence when they're cheering and things like that. We want to put on a good performance, and hopefully we get better throughout the game here.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Go Jacks.
Even the next 20 minutes of play here, but as these teams come out, we talk about the difference between a first period team and a second period team. And if history does anything like it's supposed to be, you're going to see a different second period and give us all the comeback kids or the cardiac kids. So these two teams have noted themselves here for the past month of the season.
Sharp angle shot, hit the side of the cage, gets his own miss. Boston Gesso fires, they score! Power play marker for Granite City, and the Lumberjacks have life.
A hat trick. Ludvigsen, he has Decker right in front of him, sneaks in front, right side, puck is loose, battling shot, what a save as the net comes free. Oh, how much of that did Mock get?
My, oh my, that might...
Twice, here comes Rochester, Feeble with a drive, loose puck in front, battling, he scores! What a shot! Are you kidding me, Johnson? It's 2 straight. Was the stick low enough? Irregardless, hand-eye coordination. Plod looks to go back up top to Ray. Ray has an absolute cannon. If he's loose, he'll fire it. Back up top, Starich. Starich down low. Quick shot, what a save! Secondary chance and another one from Kurdiak. Garrett Plod.
Brittany Hart is down there with Marty Raymond right now. Let's hear what she has to say with the head coach of the Grizzlies.
With Marty Raymond. So Marty, great game from your team so far. Having played the Lumberjacks prior to, coming into the Fraser Cup, what was your game plan heading into this game?
Well, I mean, we're not the same thing we were last time we played them, but there's two good hockey teams. We have to be smart, disciplined. Second period, we took a few penalties. They're a good team, took advantage of it, but just to maintain the momentum and keep putting the pace and put the puck in deep and work them hard. They're a good club, so if we give them time and space, they'll take care of it.
And talking about being on the penalty kill, you guys just killed off a huge penalty to end that period. How big is that for your team's momentum?
That's big, but we got to stay out of the box. So that's kind of they're a good power play. We just can't keep them a chance, so we got to play smart hockey here. And the third period will be a great hockey again.
And you had 2 goals from Mason Decker in the first and then 1 from Jace Jordan here in the second. What was kind of going through your mind when Jace scored that goal and, kind of really got things going?
Well, I think, we need some secondary scoring, so that can't just be our first line, so I'm really happy to have other guys get in, and that's kind of a good championship team has to have that.
All right, well, awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, and back up to you guys in the booth.
We are underway for the third and final period of regulation from the semifinals. Here, the game 1 of the semifinals this afternoon from the Recplex here in St. Peters, Missouri. He tries to get around the body. Here comes Shell. Shelazowski near side. Uthon. He scores! scores! Granite City finds a way! What a rush from Shelazowski! And Uthout, who has been out, capitalizes, and it's a 1-goal game. Center, Plot. Plot has Saxon streaking with him. Cush, he gets around Cush. Right side, puck is loose. Where is it? Oh my goodness, it just floated over the beam. What a chance for Granite City, and I think if Kurdiak chooses to get up out of the butterfly, Granite City ties this game.
Yeah, I have no idea where that puck ended up. I mean, that was an on.
Gesso still with control. 10 seconds left. Saxon, he fires one. He scores! We are tied! Micah Saxon! Granite City on the power play. We're tied at 3. Two of the best from the state of Minnesota. The West, the Central. Overtime is coming up next in this semi-final matchup. Winner moves on to the Fraser Cup championship game tomorrow afternoon. We'll be right back. It's the Cardiac Kids versus the Comeback Kids. It is for the berth in the Fraser Cup championship game tomorrow. Two of Minnesota's best teams playing in two of the NA3HL's best divisions. The West, the Central.
And feebled a few.
Near side, here's Stebbins near side. Puck is loose, in front, battling for it is Ty Smith. It doesn't go. Oh my goodness, what a chance. They couldn't complete it. Pastula, he blows a tire on net.
Rochester.
Pocket it into the corner. Scrum for it. Granite City does come free, right out in front. They score! It's over! Fraser Cup date! Granite City punches their ticket! The Comeback Kids do it again! Granite City finds a way! An improbable goal over Nick Kurdiak!
I'm down here post-game with Granite City Lumberjacks captain Eli Tiernan. So Eli, you guys were originally down 2-0 in this contest after the first. What was Coach Vold's message to you guys to get you rallied and prepared for the rest of the game?
We've been here before. We always battle back. We're battle testing. We always come out with it.
So, and when we look at this game, you guys tied up the game on the power play. How huge was it for you guys to contribute and execute?
It's awesome. We knew we had it from the start. It's always a grind for us. We always make it hard for ourselves, but we always come through.
And you scored that OT winner to become the hero. Take us through that play.
I just got thrown out fun, and I hit it again in the air. It was a nice pass from my teammate, and I can't be thankful enough.
And how excited are you to be returning to the Fraser Cup Finals?
It means the world to me. I'm so glad to be back, and we earned it too.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm down here following a huge overtime win for the Granite City Lumberjacks with head coach DJ Vold. So DJ, after we talked in the first period, there was a lot of work to be done. How do you think your team adjusted and ultimately pulled out this win?
Well, I think the want factor came probably the third period more than anything. It's a refuse to take no as an answer. They've been this way all year. We had a tough one to get here. We had to come back from behind in the series, but all hats off to the guys. They played their tails off and never gave up.
And talk about how important it was for you to have these veterans who have been on this stage before help guide the rookies.
Yeah, it helps when you have guys that have been here before, right? Because they kind of know the drill. The days get long when you're playing at night, and then it's quick turnaround tomorrow, and that's the one for all the marbles. So we've leaned on them this week, and they got to do it for one more day.
And how excited were you for Captain Eli Tiernan to find that goal in overtime?
Yeah, it's pretty cool that he gets it. Cubby Bear is what his mom calls him. He's going to hate that I said that, but he deserves that goal. He deserves the feeling he gets after that goal.
All right, well, thank you so much, CJ, and good luck tomorrow.
You bet, go Jacks.
I'm here with Grizzlies head coach Marty Raymond. So, Marty, although you guys came up short in the semifinals, talk about how special this group is to you, especially with this being year one behind the bench.
Yeah, I think we found a way to win throughout the year. We got better and better, and even tonight, I thought for 2 periods we were very, very good, and then penalties got us in trouble. So that's part of the game of hockey, adversity, and we start to react very well to adversity over the last 2 months. And it is a special group with big resolve. So I'm not only proud of him, but I'm sad for them because I think we're very close to be to the top.
Yeah, absolutely. And how would you describe the team's identity from start to finish throughout the course of the year?
Well, we never quit, and we play for each other, and we didn't talk about it. We just use actions, and I think that's important. It's great to say how good you are. It's better to show it, and I think we did that this year.
And talk about what your message will be to those age-out players who are leaving behind a legacy on the Grizzlies program.
Well, I think the people who are leaving the program now left it in a better spot than it was year by year. It started before me with other coaches. Rochester's always been a good program, and now we're there. We're the finalists with the top 4 teams in the country. So I think that's really a good compliment for them.
Well, thank you very much, Marty, and congratulations on a great season.
Thank you very much.